Hey, what's up? My name is Simon. Welcome back to the video. You're watching an English class, adjectives plus 2 and enough, part 2. If you haven't watched the part 1, please click on the suggestions above. If you don't see it, you'll find the link at the descriptions below. All right? Guys, if you haven't watched the part 1, please watch part 1 first, obviously, right? Because I don't think you will be able to follow part 2. I don't think you will be able to understand part 2, okay? So click on the suggestions right above, or just go down to the descriptions and you'll find the link there. Okay, one thing, this video is intended for basic learners. Okay, so then let's go right to the video, but right after the intro. See you later. Okay, so this is the second example. Okay, look at this guy here. This is a police officer. Okay, this is a police officer, and the city is that way. But see, the city is 10 kilometers away. So my question is, can he walk to the city? Yeah, if the city is 10 kilometers away, I think it's going to be impossible for him to walk to the city. So my answer is no. It's impossible. Why? You know why, right? Because the city is very what? It's very distant, right? So the city is very distant, okay? So it is, or it's very distant. Now, remember when I said that, what's the synonym of very? The synonym of very is, yes, it's to. So the synonym of very is to. So I can say what? I can say that it's to distance, okay? Or it's too, I can say it's too distance, or it's too far. Because distant and far, they're similar, they are synonyms, okay? So I can use either distant or far. To do this exercise, okay, so I finished with two. I finished with two. Now I have to go to enough. Well, for me to go to enough, for me to go to the second sentence, I have to know. Now, I have to know what is the opposite of far. Okay? What's the opposite? What's the opposite of far? So the opposite of far is near. Okay? Opposite of far, near. Okay, now I can go to the second sentence. Okay? Okay, which is enough, which is sufficient. So what do I have to do? I say it's, okay, of course. You have to understand that it, what's the relation of it? It is the city. The city is very far. It is very distant. It is too distant. It is too far. Okay, so the city, or it is, when I use enough, this okay, remember, the first sentence is affirmative, right? The first sentence is affirmative. The second sentence is negative, so it's not. Remember, when I have to, remember, When I have to, I use an adjective. See? After to, adjective. To, adjective. Now I have to use enough, sufficient. So first I use an adjective, and then enough. Adjective, enough. So now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to continue with it is not. It is not. What's the opposite of far? Near. Okay, negative, I use near. So it's not near. Adjective, near. And then after, enough. That's it. So I have example number 1. I have example number 1. And now I have example number 2. So I can say the officer here. The officer here. I can say, oh man, the city is 10 kilometers away. So I have one option. The city is too far, or the city is not near enough. So I have two options to say the same thing. Or I use to, or I use enough. Okay? So let's go to the third example.